Trey. The event has been rolling. We've been learning so much, right?
We have.
Like, people have been engaged, excited to be here, asking questions. As always, y'all know we come with our special guests. They're going to pull up on us. They're going to come see us, okay? We're here with Miss Cheri Anderson.
Yes.
So tell us about where you work.
Okay, so my name is Cheri Anderson. I'm a local real estate agent here in Michigan. I service the Tri-County area, and also I'm an author. I want to say a life coach about financial literacy as well too, because I have my degree in that. So I'm kind of a jack of all trades, if you would say.
Come on, degree. I'm here for it. I love that for us, and I love that for you. So y'all know we've been talking about the home buying process, and it's a lot of first-time home buyers who've had a lot of questions in the audience. So what's a good way to get started? What's that process like?
The process, honestly, I'll tell every first-time home buyer, it starts with your mindset. One, you have to determine in your mind you're going to purchase a house. You have to be coachable if you're going to have someone like myself assist you with the home buying process. And also knowledge. You gotta have a lot of knowledge. That's the very first step. You have to make it up in your mind that you want to purchase a house. Then the second step will be to. I just have asked questions would you go to the mall without your wallet?
No.
No, right?
No, because I'm a paper thing.
Right.
Okay, well, maybe our fault. I'm just messing with you.
It's the same thing with purchasing a house, right? So you want to make sure you get pre-approved. That would be the second step, getting that piece of paper, because once you made it up in your mind, you're telling you're willing to purchase a house. But once you get that pre-approval, you're able to purchase a house. So that'll be the first couple of steps.
It's the mindset for me. Every time.
Listen.
Every time. Y'all already
Because
know.
that was such I don't want to say mind-blowing moment, but
Profound.
hearing stories from other home buyers, no one's ever put it that way.
Yeah.
That you have to put your mind into this, because so much happens. You can put money and say, okay, we're gonna aim for this house, and then the deal falls through. So it really is having a mindset on the end goal is to purchase a house.
Right. And you're right. And a lot of people, the deal fall through because they get sticker shock, or they don't have the confidence because they haven't gathered enough
Okay, what's
information.
sticker shock?
Sticker shock is pretty much once they see how much the monthly payment is, they be like, oh no,
Okay.
So I always tell my clients when they go get their pre-approval, you wanna pretty much it don't matter how much you get a pre-approved for overall. You want to shop what you can afford monthly and what you feel comfortable paying monthly. And then there's another step with that. You have to understand the next year, the house is going to be assessed off the new taxes. So the price can go up. So you want to kind of strategize when purchasing a house. And when you have a landlord and stuff like that, it's you're solely responsible for that investment. So. That's why I say mindset.
That's the other thing. You get so used to essentially not being responsible for the whole thing that goes into that nervousness. Even when it comes to me, I want to purchase a home. But I think about it,
you gotta. Did you know what she said? You have to change your mindset.
The mindset. And that's why.
We're gonna change. We're changing Clifton's mindset.
Because it'll be worth it in the future.
Correct.
Right.
But that's why.
Mindset's so important because you got to be responsible. You got to have discipline.
Clifton said he want to end the interview. Mindset, that's the answer to all things. That's where we
You couldn't say a better thing. The mind like that resonates with so many people.
But we also talked a little bit about money and what you can afford and maybe not. So let's talk a little bit about budgeting. What's some important steps to budgeting where you're trying to get pre-approved or while you're in that process of buying a home?
Yeah, what's really important is to know what's coming in. So if you have that consciousness of knowing how much money you make and the bills that you currently have right now and what's going out, then you can manage your money a little bit better. So, like I said, you just got to be conscious of what you're bringing in and what's going out. And like I said earlier, discipline is a big part of it, because with discipline, you can't go buy that bag, right?
Oh.
You can't go buy that extra coffee or you can't go buy, you
Have
know,
my car.
you got a nice style. You can't go buy another suit jacket. You gotta
Okay.
wait until you know the deal is done, and then you don't want to depend on your credit cards and stuff like that. Like you want to stay within the budget. So that's why having that consciousness of knowing what's coming in, what's going out, that'll help you manage your money a little better.
Okay, I know you wanted to talk a little bit about the Tri-County. I know you're mind blown, but come on now.
When it comes to the Tri-County area, a lot of what I see in terms of home buying is pretty much like where to buy. Should I stay in Wayne County? But we hear Wayne County has higher taxes. Do I purchase a home in Macomb County? Okay, the cost of living is higher. Like, so in 2025, sticking with what you say, the budget, the mindset, and making sure that we don't become overzealous in our thoughts of what we can truly afford. What makes Macomb County or Oakland County the preferred county to live in, or cities in those?
Well, I want to say you should choose one over the other. I think you should just know the areas within the counties, right? So we have Warren, which is affordable still. So the average house sells here for over $300,000. I did the numbers like a few months ago, so it probably changed. So that's increasing, right? The average is $300,000. Most buyers that my average sale last year was $234,000. So that's
I know your numbers, okay?
so that's way below. So like I notice a lot of people that with those bigger cities that's overpopulated, that's the prices are high because everybody want to be in there because of school districts. It's overcrowded, and people are they have to default to cities like Warren or Redford is another example, or Allen Park, right? Because those are more affordable, and then you can still find a decent house. Oak Park is another one people don't speak about, and it's coming up. It's Oak Park is another one, so it's a lot of money in Oak Park right now. So you just got to follow the money and where people invest in the money, and just know like you're buying in an area that's going to ultimately appreciate in value.
Y'all remember when The Wire, when they started investigating, they was talking about following money. Okay.
That's what you gotta do.
You gotta follow the
You gotta follow.
Okay, they gonna make us get it out of here, but I know she got something special that she about to drop.
Right, so tell us about what you've been working on.
Okay, but this is my baby, and this is you getting an exclusive right now.
Y'all know keeping it Detroit loves an exclusive. Well, we gonna drop it first, so that's all that matters.
I'll say I'm finishing up the endorsements part of it, so I'm dropping a book. It's called The Common Sense of Dollars and Cents.
Okay.
Oh,
And pretty much it's a universal book, but the target market is for younger adults, right? Because when I'm off there, I cold call a lot, right? When I'm on the phone, I wish someone would have told me about my credit. I wish someone would have did this, and So I just want to extend the knowledge that I have to the youth because they're still impressionable, right? Sometimes it's harder to reach someone that's already kind of messed up their credit or kind of act like they know it all but don't have it all together. So, I just want to target them. And like I said, the book is universal. It's an interactive workbook, and it helps with the mindset, setting a solid foundation.
Okay, girl, can I get a copy?
that book.
Yes.
Can I get a copy? All right, you guys. So you just got some really, really great advice. I want to thank you for coming and keeping
Thank
it
you for
Detroit. And how can people reach you?
So it's a couple ways. So my name on everything is I am Cheri Anderson. It's spelled I-M-C-H-E-R-I Anderson, A-N-D-E-R-S-O-N. All right, that's it.
Okay. Make sure y'all get the book once it drops. We'll make sure to give y'all the links and everything.
Yes.
Again, thank you so much.
Thank you for
and
having
we'll
me.
be back.
Great question.